hope the sun won't move too much to the point where I'm in the shade. Hello everyone, welcome to a new video. I took an unintentional break. It was not really a conscious thing, but it kind of sort of happened for a week, and then the week after I realized I hadn't filmed anything, and so I just took some time off. But now we're back, and I thought, why not film one of my favorite things to watch, even though it's quite simple, and that is what's in my bag. So this is my everyday bag, I want to say. It does fit my laptop, which is not inside right now because it's not something I take with me every day, but I obviously have other bags. I just really like the color of this one. It's from the brand Noir Vere. It also came with a small little pouch in which I have a few things as well, and it also comes with a side pocket, which is very convenient. I always put my keys in there. Since I talked about them already, I have my keys, which I'm not gonna show up close, but they are in my bag. I guess the most obvious thing that's in my bag is my phone. And if I have my phone, I also have my earphones. I love the wired ones. I think they're actually good. The only thing that I dislike about them is that after a few months, one of the sides doesn't work as well. So I kind of drag the listening side thing on the settings, and that works for like a few more months, but then I have to buy a new one. However, I just think that it's so convenient and it doesn't compress my head 99% of the time. I use these and I swear by them. I love them. I also enjoy that I can kind of hear my surroundings, because sometimes people just come talk to you, you know, they ask for directions or anything, and I like that I can still be helpful even when I have them on. So those are the two main things. The rest is just things that I like to carry. So in the pouch on the side, I have very maybe useless things to some people, but that I always find I use, and that is 3 black pens. They're all from Muji. I love these pens. I annotate the books I read with them. I write in my journal with them, and if I ever need a pen, I know I'll have some. I always bring more than one because I have a habit of just losing them. And also, if my friends need when I'm in class or anything, I just like to have multiple. I also always have a hair tie because those I lose like it's no one's business. I don't know where they go. I don't know where they end up. I just know I lose them all the time. And I usually carry one on my wrist, one in my bag. And even then, most of the time, I probably won't have one on me. Then I have my eyeglasses and sunglasses. I only keep one of the cover because I switch them around. These are my glasses that have a correction. I do have some that don't have corrections for when I wear my lenses, but most of the time I just like to use these and my regular glasses. So I just kind of switch them around depending on what I need, and I only use one case for that. Next is just water. This is in a kombucha bottle. I've started using this instead of my water bottle because my water bottle, the lid is kind of broken, and so sometimes it just opens and spills in my bag. But this one is just a twist cap, and that's very convenient. It doesn't open in my bag. The only thing is that it's glass, so I just have to remind myself to put my bag down delicately. The sun is gone, but that won't stop us. Next is gum. I carry gum with me all the time. One of my biggest stupid fears is having bad breath. Add to that smelling bad, so I carry gum with me. My wallet, which is completely battered and gross and old, and I got this years ago. I want to say like 7 years ago. It's from H&M. Obviously, it did not last that long. I probably will get a new one at some point, but for now, it's convenient. I rarely use it because I'm always tapping Apple Pay. It is what it is. I'm gonna go into the pouch next. This is kind of like my girly necessities. I usually have 1 or 2 emergency pads in there, but I have used them up, so I don't have any right now, but usually I do. We've got some ibuprofen because I have really intense period cramps, and this is one of the only painkillers that somewhat works, at least enough to make me maybe function. so I carry those. Some sunscreen because I'm quite prone to redness, especially on my face. And right now I'm in the period where my face is darker than my body, but in a few months probably that will be the opposite. Sunscreen is so important for you, so I will be the first to admit that I hate the texture of sunscreen. I haven't found a single sunscreen that I genuinely like. And then lip products, I've got the e.l.f. lip balm. This one is the vanilla one. These run out so fast, I won't lie, but I love them. I love liquid lip balms. Two Clinique Black Honeys, the Almost lipstick and the lip gloss, and then the NYX Fat Oil, which this one is in the shade Status Update. It's my favorite. I just like a dark lip, so that's that. To go along with my pens, I always have the book that I'm currently reading with me. This is a non-negotiable. The only time that I won't have a book with me is if I'm going out. But even if I'm just going to a restaurant, I probably will still have a book with me. You never know when you're gonna have enough time to read, and sometimes I'm just so engrossed in the story that I want to pick it up even if I only have 5 minutes. It is very rare that I do, but I still carry it with me, acting like I will have enough time to dive into it. I actually finished this one just today, but I brought it with me to the park, finished it at the park, and so it was still in my bag. And then we've got my reading journal, which I sometimes use when I am reading, either to write about the characters, to write quotes that I like, to express some thoughts when I want to write. I don't use this all the time or for every book that I read, but it is something that helps me, especially with my wrap-ups or just trying to express my thoughts over a book, because it helps me be more eloquent about what I read and the parts that I liked or disliked. Most of the time, I get the urge to write in it when it's a book I love. And then my journal. Both of these are from Paper Blank. I'm kind of in between loving that it's a hardcover because I can write on it even if I'm sitting on a bench and not a table, but I also like the look of the used in well-loved soft cover ones. So maybe the next one I buy, I will get a soft cover, but this is the one that I'm using as of right now. I haven't written in it recently because I haven't felt the urge to, but I'm slowly coming back to that. So a lot of the thoughts that I have are in here, and I don't ever want anyone to read this. In fact, if I die, I hope this is burned. And that brings me to the end of what I carry in my bag. It's very simple because I just carry mostly necessities. I don't even know actually if those are necessities or not. I don't think I have anything particularly super fun about what's in my bag. I just like to watch these videos and see what people carry. I don't know why. To me, it's fun. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I will come back with more book stuff very soon. Quite excited about all of that. Thank you for watching till the end if you made it here, and I'll see you soon. Bye!